Have you had a chance to reflect on what we talked about?
Yes.
What do you think about what I had to say to you?
I think you're absolutely correct. My daughter is out of control. I've allowed her to get out of control. I don't know how or when. It just gradually happened throughout her life.
Well, you don't know how or when because you've been drunk for 10 years, right?
Yes, I just quit drinking in January.
You've been blackout drunk a lot of the time, right? Where you were just totally unplugged from the situation.
Yes.
Why? Do you know why you got in that condition?
My dad suggested that I get a little bottle and keep it in the garage, hidden, and that helped him deal with me growing up, so it might help me dealing with my daughter growing up. And then gradually over time, the bottles just keep getting bigger and bigger and happen more frequently and daily and weekly and monthly and yearly.
This was your dad's parenting philosophy?
Yes. Vietnam veteran.
Well, who raised him? Wolves?
That's a good question, Dr. Phil.
Really? That was his advice to you? Just keep a little bottle in the garage, numb yourself out, and you'll get through this fine?
Yes.
Is he still alive?
No.
Did he get a chance to see how well this was working out before he passed?
Yeah, he was concerned that my daughter, Ray, might end up under a bridge with a needle in her arm and barefoot and pregnant with no education or job skills. And I have the same concerns.
Now, at this point, you're actually afraid of this girl.
Yes.
Why?
She runs a house. She's combative. She's argumentative. She's manipulative. When I try to control her, she'll call the police, and I go to jail. I just got out of jail in January.
And you were in jail in January for what?
For an alleged dog bite?
Because she said you sicked the dog on her.
Yes.
He goes to jail, and you're there for a week, right?
About more or less, yeah.
Yeah. And then she writes this letter to the police. I lied to the police about my dad making our German Shepherd bite me. I was messing with our dog, and it was my wrongdoing, not his. I apologize for any inconvenience this may have caused. Thank you. So that's like, I'm sorry the power went out on the cash registers when you were in the checkout line. I'm sorry for any inconvenience this may have caused. That's what you say when you have a power outage. That's not what you say when you put your father in jail for a week. You've called the police like 80 times, right?
More or less, yes. About.
Well, that's what we counted.
Yeah. That's a lot.
And they basically told you, stop calling us, we can't parent your daughter.
Yes, that's exactly what I was told
Because the 80
times.
times they've been to your house, that's when resources are there, when some burglar's crawling out of a window across town, and they're not over there because they're over there parenting your daughter because you're not.
Yes.
Okay. That wasn't the only time she put you in jail.
No.
Okay. What was the other time for?
She claimed that I stole her cell phone, and that didn't happen. And
Who bought the cell phone?
myself and my wife.
How can you steal your own property?
It doesn't make sense to me either, Dr.
What, is this
Phil.
Barney Fife? Who? No, seriously, they arrested you for stealing your own phone?
Yes.
Did you say, let's call the phone company and see who's bought this phone?
No, I did not.
So they haul you off to jail.
Yes, for another week or so.
The phone was found in her bedroom.
Yeah.
So she had the phone the entire time.
Yes.
And I strongly suspect she knew she had the phone the entire time.
Yeah.